And we're off and running between these two really accomplished fighters. Let's see how they come out. Timing beats speed. Speed beats power. Neither man really defending themselves. And a counter left. This counter puncher is going to wait for you to move first, and then will strike like a snake. Keep an eye on this guy.
They have got great ring IQ. Counter punches are the best.
Good counter right hand again. Both men step back for just a moment. You can tell he's stronger, but he's not faster. Nice exchanges from both men in this round.
They're so close, so close. How can you separate them? It's going to be a hard night tonight for the judges.
Both of these men showing exceptional chins, by the way. You're not going to see a lot of finesse and skills from this guy. He wants to bury his forehead in your chest and pound away.
Oh man, you've got swarm in your face. You've got to try and push him off, make him go into the rope. You've got to sometimes fight fire with fire. Hit me on the blind side of the referee. Get him out.
Good left counter that lands. This round could go either way. 10 seconds to go. And a round that seemed like an eternity for... Here's the bell for round two. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
This is one of those situations. You've just been hurt. You've got to get out there again. Be smart. Be sharp. Don't be a fool. Don't get suckered in. Make him fight your fight. Hold him, tie him up, just until your head clears again and your legs come back again. Because if you don't, he's going to pop you off.
Good counter punching. When are we going to see a jab from these two? Beautiful counter punch. He threw the hook, didn't land. Call it the glory division. There's nothing quite like a heavyweight fight. It doesn't take much to win it.
I've seen it so many times. One punch changes everything. I've seen guys winning hands down. They decide to showboat and show off, then blam! It's over. So they've got to stay sharp. One punch changes everything.
Some nice exchanges from both men in this round.
Perfectly matched. Skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
He just misses with that big right hand. Nice exchange here from both men. What a very competitive round with 10 seconds left. Counter right. What would you tell this guy? He's got to do something different.
Needs a knockout without a doubt. Needs to go out.
On to the third. It has been all one-way traffic. How do they turn this around?
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to bluff it. They've got to bluff it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab. Rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch. Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you've got to get your timing right.
Let me explain to you about a fast fighter that's got hand speed and footwork. They're relaxed. They're confident. They know they just have to quick burst. Boom! In a split second, they've let 4 shots go. Their footwork has got them out of the way. And these guys are so relaxed. And that's why they can maintain this all the way through a fight.
Good counter-punching for both these athletes. And he fails to... There's no way Frazier survives this. Can they figure out the combination to this safe? I don't believe what we're seeing here.
What caught sleeping on the job? What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
The perfect counter lands. Left counter scores. Beautiful counter shot. Hook misses. They exchange punches. Neither fighter willing to sit down on these punches. They're arm punches. They're scoring, but they're not. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. Who's winning this fight right now? Here we go in round 4. Who's going to land the first big shot? Who's going to be the first one to get clipped?
We're supposed to be the pros, Tom. I have no idea how this is going. But their approach to this next round, look at it. Confident as though they're fresh as a daisy.
That left counter was perfectly timed. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
The problem with having a chin that everybody knows if they hit you, you're hurt, you're gone. You've got to protect that, but you've also got to get your shots off. And they forget, you can bang too.
Got out of the way of that right hook. Nice job landing that left counter punch. And they figure out the combination to this safe.
Skill for skill, tap for tap. It's just like a match made in heaven.
That hook was thrown with some bad intentions. That counter shot lands. You've seen all the famous boxing movies, the training scenes, the gym work. That's what it all boils down to. Who's going to have more endurance?
Now this is about desire. This is about character. This is about want.
Catch and shoot with the left counter. Good job. What a world championship fight we're seeing, ladies and gentlemen. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is glad to have heard that. Here we go in round 5. Who's going to land the first big shot? So not the best round, but let's see if they can turn it around here. Not a lot of defense here at all. The old adage is no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
Having so much speed, what happens to your opponent is you get cut to ribbons, and that's where the referee has to jump in and stop the fight. And you know this is going to happen, so you rush your work. You think, I've got to get him inside close round.
The bravery being shown here is just incredible. Let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. These two are the perfect dance partners.
Very close match. It shows the skill, the discipline, the respect both fighters have for each other, because no one dare do anything out of turn.
When you talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Sometimes when you get in there with someone that's so powerful, you gotta think them. You just gotta be smarter than them. You've got to be like a little Frazier and pickpocket them.
That left counter punch will score. Big left there, but misses. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. It's no secret who has the advantage after that last round. On to the 6th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. Nice counter shot. Quick punch scores. Punch, counter punch. Lands with the right counter. Missed him with that uppercut. This fighter's sort of the death by 1,000 paper cuts approach. He'll hit you 1,000 times before you can land one.
You've got to ruffle their feathers, Todd. You cannot let them get comfortable, drag them, get them complaining to the referee, because once somebody with excellent foot speed and excellent power gets into the rhythm, the fight is over.
Big shots from both these fighters. Got to be careful, though. Nobody home with that hook. They better start respecting each other's punching power. No rest for the weary. Good counter punching from both these fighters. Perfect counter shot. That punch lands. Catch and shoot. And he misses with the left uppercut. A very competitive round with 10 seconds left. At this point, you got to... And there's the bell for round 7. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
Now he knows he's been hurt. He's going to come out and put the pressure on. He's going to throw the kitchen sink at you. You've got to be ready for that. Don't fight fire with fire. Hold him off. Be smart, because he's going to try and put you under pressure. He knows your legs are gone. He knows your head's not cleared. Be sharp.
This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You could hit them with a sledgehammer, they are not going to move. But then I've seen some mad punchers with a chin like a crisp. As soon as you touch them, they're gone. And this is the danger spot.
Throwing the hook, but it doesn't score. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Both men step back for just a moment.
Come on, give these guys a chance. They're just trying to figure out how they're going to deal with it. Yes, they need to be offensive and defensive. It's just trying to figure out which puzzle fits which.
Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
When you have a fighter that's got that great footwork and that great hand speed, it's so hard. It's an uphill battle.
Correct me if I'm wrong, but when you're dealing with someone with so much speed, you know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. after what we saw in that last round, it's pretty... And there's the bell for round 8. Coming off that fantastic last round. Let's see if he can keep his momentum going. No power in those punches. You've heard the phrase, finding a second win. I don't think I need to tell you which one of these fighters needs to find it.
Midway through the fight, if you are tired, this can be the loneliest place in the world. If you cheated, now we're going to find out.
That uppercut doesn't land. Nice counter shot with the right hand. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. Tyson Fury in serious trouble. I don't see how he's going to get out of this. Down goes Fury.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
At some point, the corner may have to intervene here because this fighter won't stay down. Nice exchange here from both men. And so far, the offense has... So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Let's see how the game plan... And we enter the night. Let's see how he bounces back here after getting dropped in the last round.
That knockdown we just saw was a heavy knockdown. I'd be very, very surprised if he'll come out fresh as a daisy. That's not going to happen. He's got to hustle now. He's got to bluff it.
Endurance is becoming a factor. You can see this fighter having a hard time getting out of the way of punches, and they're not throwing as many on their own.
Now you've got two fighters that are absolutely shattered. What gets you through? Willpower. Calm, because if you panic, you get desperate. If you get desperate, you make mistakes. If you make mistakes, you get knocked out.
He blocks the uppercut. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. He blocks the jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Don't let this fighter's speed fool you. There's some method to the madness. These are precision shots, and they're coming at lightning speed.
Some fighters are just gifted with such hand speed, footwork, movement. They are gifted. They are the chosen few.
He parries that left jab away. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. As bad as boxing judging can be sometimes, there's... And here comes the 10th round. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. There's a counter shot. That left scores. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there would be some more action here. The old adage is, no matter how much speed you've got, timing beats speed.
I've never seen a fighter so fast in my life. How do you deal with this? You've got to hope they run out of steam.
Both of these men.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
Well, they're back up on their feet, but I'm not sure why.
Some fighters, when this happens, this can be heartbreaking. Some fighters, it makes them angry. They want to get back into the mix again. I want to know.
Tyson Fury just got buzzed. His eyes don't look good. Body language is bad. He could go down. Is this big opportunity to finish the fight slipping him by? Nice counter shot. And he just missed with that left jab. Final 10 seconds here, and I think he knows who's won this round. That'll be a 10-8 round for sure with the knock. This is the 11th we've entered the championship rounds. He got knocked down in the last round. Let's see what he can do here.
What a knockdown. You know in the corner now they're saying when you get out there jumping him, do not give him chance to breathe. Bully him, throw him, push him down, punch him in the back. Keep letting the shots go because you know they're on shaky leg. They're a gnat's ear away from getting stopped.
Nice offensive display, landing that left counter. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
Don't get trigger happy, because all of a sudden you're going to be gassing yourself out trying to get that shot, and that's when they catch you.
They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight. Nice exchanges from both men in this round. Good counter punch. Nice counter. Neither man really defending themselves. When we talk about a fighter having power, don't just look at the head punches they throw. Look at the body shots. That can be the real difference.
Todd, we know one of these fighters can knock you out with a simple jab. They're that powerful.
That hook just can't find the target. You know the scorecards are going to be all over the place in this one. Great counter right hand there. They got the momentum. They got the advantage. And there's the bell to start round 12. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one. This is not good strategy. Those punches are doing nothing. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Work the body, frustrate them, take the mind off the chin, take the mind off protecting everything around that. Work the body, use tactics. Sometimes it's so hard to actually outbox a fight and beat them on points.
He missed with that jab. Both men step back for just a moment. Some nice exchanges from both men in this round. Nice job landing with that right hand counter. And Tyson Fury just got clipped. So they'll make it up, and this fight continues. So final 10 seconds of the round, and he is looking really sharp. Good counter left hand there. The three judges agree, and we've got a unanimous decision.
What a whitewash. You know, that's skills, that's class, that's levels. One is up there, one is down there, but you know what? The loser is going to have to learn a big, hard lesson. I totally agree.